Hi. I'm sick today, but I'm a lot better than I was this morning. This week has been a hard week. I had seizures on Tuesday morning, really early, and then I had seizures this morning, really early, and I have what are called psychogenic seizures. Basically, I was watching a movie on Netflix, and I couldn't sleep. I was supposed to work this morning, and I think I was freaking out because I was like, oh my god, I'm going to have to go to work on 2 hours of sleep, and I just don't know what I can do. Blah, 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 and I just started worrying. And then a scene came up in the movie I was watching that was, I didn't realize it was a trigger for sexual abuse, which I've been a victim of. I guess my shields were down a little bit. So I got upset, and I had a seizure. Now, this side of the bed, as evidenced by the lovely bedpost back here, is, leads to the floor. The other side leads to just a pile of stuff that I keep next to me on the bed. I really need to clean it up. But anyway, the point is when I jerked and I started having my seizure, my laptop went over to my left instead of falling off the bed, which was very fortunate for a couple of reasons. Number one, this laptop could not survive another fall. It's about to fall apart as it is. And second, after I had my seizure, I was actually able to very quickly just pull up my webcam and record my post-ictal stage, which I don't have record of and nobody has seen aside from my boyfriend. And what came out was a very slowly spoken example of how much it just sucks to have Lyme disease with psychogenic seizures. And I was very torn on whether or not I was going to post this for several reasons. I don't know what's going to come of it, but I wanted to share this for, the few people who watch it. I think I might have 40 individual viewers. I know that there are some people who have watched some of my videos more than once. But for those 40 people, this is the post-ictal stage of somebody with chronic Lyme disease, and I'll comment when it's done. When I was 14 years old, I was a freshman in high school, and I am a very pale person, so I don't wear shorts that often. I wore shorts to band camp one afternoon and got what I thought was a trigger on the back of my left knee. And my mom and I smeared Vaseline on it to suffocate it, to get it to leave. And I had a rash for a couple weeks. Then I got mono for the second time in my life. I got pneumonia every other year for 10 years. I got tonsillitis, still get tonsillitis every year. I have had a marriage end indirectly because of this, and it took me until last March, to realize that the trigger was a tick nymph that had burrowed, and I would not have gotten infected with Lyme if we hadn't panicked the nymph by putting Vaseline on it, because when you panic a tick, it throws up. And so it emptied its gut into me, and its gut had Lyme in it. And everything in my life since 1997 has been dictated by that tick. And I'm making this video right now because I had a seizure about an hour ago, and I'm in my more lucid post-seizure stage, or post-ictal, as doctors call it. I have psychogenic seizures, which are stress-related, not epileptic. And they used to be called fits because people remembered them, and they came during high-stress situations. And people figured, well, they're acting out because they're stressed out and they want attention. My boyfriend is asleep in the other bedroom with my cat, and that's a long story. But he's not here. I'm not performing for anybody. And if I was, I would want to put my best face forward. And this is not my best face. This is I'm looking at myself on my monitor, and I look like I can't even open my eyes wide because everything is so forcefully relaxed, because my body just spent a while being ridiculously tense. So this is why I bug people to wear bug spray with DEET, and check yourselves when you come back inside, and remove any bugs with tweezers, not chemicals or heat, and watch any tick bite closely and monitor how you feel, because this is year 15 for me of having Lyme, and I wouldn't wish it on anybody. And I guess I just wanted to make a video to show you guys that while I can be happy-go-lucky and do stupid makeup and silly singing and, oh hey, look at me, look how funny I'm trying to be, look how entertaining I'm trying to be, there's another side to that story, and it's chronic Lyme. I keep spacing out because I'm still having aura, which I hope means migraine and not seizure. So I'm going to go, and I apologize for this video taking so long to say very little, but it's what I can do right now. And warts and all, this is me. This is my life. So I would ask that everybody please be careful. Because I don't want to see more people that I love in this position ever. I hope everybody has a good Friday and a good weekend. And I will post something more upbeat when I've recovered. But right now I feel like I've got restless legs all over my body. So I need to try to stretch. So good night. So in order to make this extra video, or outro, however you want to say that, a little more thoughtful, I actually just watched the video again, all 8 minutes of it, and in the interest of not making this much longer than it's already going to be, I'm not cutting it down, number one. Number two, the reason that I was so horrified about not being able to open my eyes wide is because I couldn't see very well. I don't know if you noticed. My eyes were rolling around and my eyelids were like this, and I don't know how I saw anything. I had my lamp on. I didn't have the overhead light on or anything because the light was hurting my eyes. And in addition to that, my muscles weren't working properly. So, it sucks, but that's how it is. And if anybody has any questions or further comments or anything that you want to add, you want to share your own experiences, please, ask, comment, email, let me know. And I'll do my best to comply and to answer them the best way that I know how. So, that's pretty much all I have to say about that. It's a little embarrassing, but I kind of feel like it needed to be done. So, don't be a dick, basically. And I hope everybody has a good weekend.